Good morning, everyone. I'm Saranya, Assistant Professor in Computer Science and Technology in SNS College of Engineering. Let's we continue with the types of machine learning. The first one is an supervised machine learning. A supervised machine learning is defined as when a model gets the trained on a labeled data set. The labeled dataset have a both input and output parameters. In supervised learning algorithm learn to map points between inputs and correct outputs. It has both training and validation datasets labeled. The supervised machine learning are generally categorized in two types. The first one is an classification and second one is a regression. A classification is here where the goal is to discrete the labels are categorized. The second one regression is here where the aim is to predict the continuous the numerical values. There are many algorithms used in supervised learning in each suited in different types of problems. A supervised learning, as a name indicates, it has the presence of the supervisor as the teacher. The supervised learning is when you teach or train the machine using the data that is well labeled, which means some data is already tagged with the correct answer. After that, the machine is provided within a new set of examples, that means data. So that the supervised learning algorithm analyze the training data, a set of training examples, and produce the correct outcome from the labeled data. For the example, the labeled data set of image of elephant, camel, and cow would be have the each image tagged with either elephant, camel, or cow. If the uh, key points of the example, the supervised learning involves the training a machine from the labeled data. The labeled data consists of uh, uh, examples with the correct answer or classification. The machines learn the relationship between the inputs and outputs. The trained machine can uh, can then make the predictions on new unlabeled data. If the examples, uh, if you if let us say you have the fruit basket that you want to identify, the machine would first analyze the image to exact the features, the such as its shape, the color, and texture. Then it would compare these features to the features of the fruits it has already learned about. If the new images features are most similar to those an apple, the machine would predict the fruits as an apple. For instance, suppose you are given the basket filled in the different kinds of fruits. Now the first step is train the machine within all the different fruits one by one like this. If the shape of the object is rounded and has the depression at the top is red in color, then it will be labeled as apple. If the shape of the object is long curving, the cylinder have green, yellow color, then it will be labeled as a banana. A banana. Now suppose after training the data you have a new separate fruit, the fruit say banana from the basket and asked to identify it. Since the machine has already learned the things from the previous data and this time has to be it wisely, it will first classify the fruit with it the shape and color and would confirm the fruit name is banana and the put in the banana category. Thus the machine machine learns the things from training the data and then applies the knowledge to test the data.